Response to recent democratic backsliding in West Africa and standing up for democratic principles around the world. We also recognize Ghana's significant contributions in the Sahel, and I thank you for your leadership there. To help address the threats of violent extremism and instability, today I am pleased to announce $100 million in support of Benin, Ghana, Guinea, Cote d'Ivoire, and Togo. Last week, President Joe Biden announced a strategic plan for coastal West Africa as part of the United States strategy to prevent conflict and promote stability.
Ladies and gentlemen, the purpose of this visit by the American Vice President is to reaffirm the ties of cooperation and the bonds of friendship that our two countries attach to our relations with each other. Vice President Harris and I had the opportunity of meeting in the White House in 2021 and subsequently, where we both pledged our commitment to exploring further areas of interest for the mutual benefit of our two countries. This visit reinforces our commitment to engage each other further to this end.
Hi loves, welcome and welcome back to my channel. You guys, I believe you've heard from the horse's mouth. Okay, I decided to merge these videos together so you guys will understand the main reason for this 100 million donation, not just to Ghana but to some other African countries. Okay, I don't know, it's more like people kept saying that her main reason for doing that is because he wants to buy them off. You know, he wants to she wants to promote LGBTQ and all that in Ghana. You know, decided to use money to shut them up. Someone says something like, this is not any good news, selling ourselves so cheap as $100. You all leave African alone. Nothing free comes from the USA. Always buying Africans with money. We are still slaves. Laugh out loud. 100 million no go reach Nana. Talk less of Africa. How much them go chop? And then how much would they work with? Someone said, you know, what is your motive for giving us $100 million? Giving some African countries $100 million. Do you want to promote or force us into accepting this particular thing, you know, which they don't want to accept? So I'm here to tell you guys that I feel it's all for development. Okay, Vice President of America Kamala Harris has announced a $100 million package to help combat possible extreme terrorism and violence in coastal West Africa, including Ghana. Okay, so that is their reason to combat terrorism. You guys already know, you know, based on Russia, Ukraine, things going on in the world, you know, I feel most countries should be equipped because nobody knows tomorrow. So I don't think it has anything to do with what we think or what a lot of people think. Okay, I believe that nothing is free, not even in free time, but that does not mean some bigger countries cannot help, you know, growing country or underdeveloped countries. You guys get what I mean? So I'm also going to allow you guys to listen to her speech. She just dropped it like 3 hours ago. You know, I feel this is not just going to stop at 100 million. It's still going to, like, according to her, she said they want to, like, you know, continue. They're willing to spend billions of dollars to promote networking, internet, you know, and lots more. So I feel this is all for development and it has nothing to do with promoting or buying us off. They can't impose things on Africans or Africa as a whole. I believe that it's left for us to decide whether we want to legalize LGBTQ or something like that or not. So watch this video, you guys. Will be right back.
Whether you are a student relying on virtual courses, a farmer relying on an app for an early warning about extreme weather, or a small business owner looking to sell goods online, digital services are essential to 21st century economies. There are places on the continent of Africa that lead the world in digital solutions, yet other places on the continent that lag behind. Expanding access to the internet drives growth and creates opportunity for innovation. And once people are online, they have greater access then to education, greater access to information, and greater access to financial services. which is why the United States will double down on our effort to mobilize billions of dollars in public and private capital from the United States, the continent of Africa, and around the world in order to expand internet access for the benefit of all people here on the continent. To this end, the partnership between the public